All social interactions rely on communication. It is through communication that we develop trust and integrity between individuals. Development of relationships therefore rely on developing a sense of mutual trust between two individuals. The best way to do this is to create a rapport. Before you expect others to listen to you, it is important that you feel comfortable and relaxed in your presence. This should be the case with all people in all situations, from friends to the local shop assistant. Why? Because being a good communicator should be a way of life, not a tap that you just switch off and on at a given moment. Being an effective communicator requires consistency in your habits and in behaviors. It is hard to make something natural if you are not doing it all the time. Be a good communicator as much as possible, and eventually it will become part of your habits. In our working relationships, being able to communicate well is essential for creating the all-important first impression. You may not realize this, but the judgments we form of someone in the first 10 to 15 seconds of meeting them are the most important in terms of the attitude they take to us. If you want to make a good impression in business, then getting respected in the first 10 to 15 seconds is crucial for success. It is important to distinguish between mutual respect and liking someone. It is not always necessary to like the person you are talking to in order to develop a good line of communication. In business, it is more important to be mutually respectful with one another rather than trying to be one another's best friend. In fact, trying to be like a friend could actually prove counterproductive. It can make you appear to be disingenuous rather than honest and open. So where do we begin if we want to heighten our communication skills? Well, first of all, let's think about what makes a good conversation. A good conversation should be a two-way process between two individuals who have made a connection with one another. The way to tell whether this connection has been established or not is when you experience a sense of trust and respect with another person. This process is initiative. It should feel right. That is the way to tell. Think of the signals you make towards someone you feel comfortable with. Your body language is likely to be honest and open. You are likely to make eye contact. Your tone of voice will probably be calm and relaxed. Contrast this with the way you are with someone you feel less comfortable around. Once you have identified the behaviors you exhibit when you are comfortable around someone, think about how you can include these in all your dealings with people. The way we interact with others comes through a variety of influences. Among these are the places and people you spend your time with, the way you look, and just as importantly, the way that you feel that you look. Your own self-esteem plays a major part in the interactions you make with others. It is no coincidence that the people most at ease in conversation are those people who have the confidence and belief in themselves. Your value systems and beliefs inform much of your decision-making, so it is no surprise to hear that they are critical in your interactions with people. If you are naturally suspicious of other people, then do not be surprised to find that you too are seen as untrustworthy. Why? Because you are going to be more likely to act in a way that discourages others to trust you. So therefore, an open mind to others is important in sending the right signals of trust and honesty. Experts on relationship building all agree on one thing. It is possible to become an expert communicator by learning how to adapt your body language signals according to the individual you are communicating with. We call this following body language cues. Simple things like breathing in unison and adapting a similar body stance and posture are massive in reassuring the other person on the subconscious level. Similarly, with verbal communication, adopt a similar tone of voice and rhythm to your speech. Remember that this should be a subtle incorporation rather than an impersonation.